Hi everyone, I'm An from Hanoi. So today my speech will delve into the urgent issue of climate change, especially in Vietnam. So recently, lots of news websites are reporting about 2 weeks ago until now, Chưa districts in Hanoi has been flooded with more than 3 meters. Though it has reduced the water, but the consequences are still extremely heavy. So, according to VTV News, the flooding damage in Chưa district is estimated at more than 100 billion Vietnam dong. So people have to roll to move and live in a cramped, unsanitary house without enough food and clean water that can cause skin rashes. Children are crying because of itching and hunger, while adults are looking all of their house and wealth getting drowned in the flood water. And it's such a distressing news. So, meteorological experts explain that the cause of the rain because this year a continuous low pressure trend across the north appears. So, this is related to the front Meiyu in China. Every year, front Meiyu often crosses southern China to Japan, but however, this year, due to the climate change, La Nina comes earlier and colder than every year, which has pushed the front Meiyu moving to the south, causing continuously and heavy rain in North Vietnam. So in other words, climate change is the indirect reason that not only Chưa districts, but many places in the North Vietnam got flooded. So a small district like Chưa could be damaged so much. Climate change must cause detrimental losses in the whole world. This is reasonable because climate change makes all of the disasters such as tsunamis, earthquakes, floods, or droughts appear more often and irregularly. So therefore, the governments of different countries can prepare the best way to maintain the economics, agricultures, and the other aspects in their countries when natural disaster, which mustn't appear in the place like their country, suddenly occurs one day. And the damage is, of course, the losses of many natural disasters combined to each other. So if we don't do something, the whole world will lose about 38,000 billion USD due to the climate change each year from 2050, according to the Potsdam Institute for Research on the Impact of Climate Change. So humans are the ones who cause the climate change. So also because of that, the only key to solving the climate change is in humans. So at our age, it may not be possible to do great things, so let's start from small actions. The first one is using the public transport in order to reduce the number of vehicles, therefore can help reduce the carbon dioxide and the gas in the atmosphere. Next one is eating more vegetables. It sounds really silly and trivial, right? But this is one of the actions that the Union consider as a way to decrease climate change, as the production of foods derived from plants often leads to less greenhouse gas emissions and requires less energy, soil, and water. The third one is planting forests. Through the research of ecological and climate science from the University of Birmingham in UK, posted on Science Alert in the 25th of July this year, estimated each tree every year can absorb about 25 to 50 millions of tons of methane in the atmosphere, while methane accounts for about 35% of the greenhouse gases and is more likely to retain heat than carbon dioxide. The fourth one is propagating the repercussion of climate change through various forms such as paintings, posters, or filming propaganda clips on social networks to convey the message to everyone. And the most important thing is, of course, to encouraging people to do the above. For example, I have made a habit from the previous year until now is taking to the bus to school every day and try to use the public transport for the other purpose as much as I can. And the most important thing is that I encourage my friends and my family members to use the public transports. And I'm really delighted to be able to contribute to avoiding climate change. So, in conclusion, we all can see that climate change is one of the biggest risks of the destruction of Earth, and the journey to prevent it is still long and arduous. But we can do small steps with an aspiration that in the future can be better without any climate change anymore. So thank you so much for your attention.